Once upon a time, in the quiet kingdom of Umuduru, there lived a girl the villagers feared more than the spirits of the forest. Her name was Nkechi. They said a strange darkness followed her. They said her presence brought bad luck. They said no man should ever look her in the eyes. In the village of Umuduru, Nkechi lived on the edge of the forest. In a tiny mud hut, people refused to go near. Villagers claimed strange things happened around her. Goats disappeared, children fell sick, mirrors cracked in homes she walked past. Of course, none of it was her fault, but fear had a loud voice, and it spoke her name often. Women hissed as she passed, young men threw stones at her roof at night, even children avoided her shadow. Nkechi had learned to live in silence, but she did not know her silence was about to become the loudest sound in the kingdom. One evening, as the sun bled into the river, Nkechi heard a violent crash. A horse was charging toward the stream wildly, dragging its rider. Before she could think, she ran. She grabbed the reins, steadying the beast just before it crushed its rider. The rider fell to the ground, gasping. And that was when she saw his face, Prince Obinna. But before she could run away, he held her hand and whispered, "Your eyes, they look like someone I once saw in a dream." That sentence would haunt Nkechi for weeks. The next day, he returned to the stream, then the next and the next. He asked about her life, her past, her dreams. But Nkechi hid everything, especially the one truth she feared. Strange things really did happen around her. Things even she couldn't explain. And whenever the prince came near, the wind changed, the water rippled, and the forest seemed to watch. The villagers noticed, and they didn't like it. One night, Nkechi woke up to pounding on her door. It was the elders, torches in their hands, anger in their eyes. "Stay away from the prince," Chief Ekweme thundered. "You bring misfortune. You are not one of us." They gave her one last warning, but the very next day, the prince appeared again, smiling like the world could never stop him. "Nkechi," he said softly, "I don't care what they say. I've made my choice." That choice would soon shake the palace. Word spread through the kingdom like wildfire. "The prince is bewitched. The prince is under a spell. That girl is dangerous." Even the queen summoned her. And with cold eyes she said, "I will never allow you near the throne. If you love my son, leave him before he loses everything." But Nkechi had no strength left to fight anymore. That night, she packed her things and ran. Deep into the forest where no one would find her. But someone did.